I'm hoping my air conditioning isn't too loud. It seems very blowy, which is unsurprising because it says 26 degrees outside. I'm due to start filming a weekly vlog on Monday, but today is Friday, before the Monday, not last Monday, just to anchor you in time. Yeah, today's Friday, it's the afternoon, it's about 5:15, and I thought I'd film a little bit today rather than start on Monday, because when I say we're going camping, we're going camping. Ashley and William are going camping to Dartmoor for a night, just for one night tonight, to this lovely little place. I have vlogged there before, and if I can find that vlog, I will link it. But it was quite a long time ago, so I might not be able to. But yeah, they're going camping to Dartmoor for one night, and I am not a camper anymore, I've decided. It's quite a rough and ready, it's not even really a campsite, it's a beautiful field with a river running through the bottom where they let you camp and have an open fire. There ain't many of those places around anymore. And 2 fields away there is a toilet and a shower, just outside the farmhouse that the field belongs to. So it's pretty basic, and I don't want to be traipsing across 2 fields at night to go to the loo, which I need to do in the night, at least once, most nights. So I am going up that. They left about an hour ago, Ashley and William, to go and set up camp, and I said I would go and spend the afternoon and evening with them. We've been going camping to this place for, the first time I went, I wasn't even married to Ashley, so it's probably around 30 years, I would say. So a long old time, and a little walk away from the campsite was a pub called the Forest Inn, and it was a really nice pub, very rough and ready Dartmoor. It's literally in the middle of Dartmoor, in the middle of nowhere, not even in a village or anything, just one building there. And a few years ago it closed down, and we were really gutted, because going to the pub for a couple of drinks and then coming back and cooking a dinner on the campfire was part of the camping trip. It was all part of what we did. And weirdly, we discovered recently that the Forest Inn has reopened. So Ashley and William decided to go camping to celebrate the fact that the Forest Inn has reopened, and they'll be able to go there for a pint or 2 this evening. So obviously I'm going to be driving home later on, so I won't be having a pint or 2, but well, I can have 1 drink or 2 drinks depending on how long I stay for the evening, you know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, so I thought I'd take you along with me, and yeah, see what it's like in the countryside.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I
go! I found them. They're here. There's William tucking into Pringles and jalapeno hummus and beer. Ashley's over there. There's their tent. Campfire will be lit later. It's very busy here all the way around. And I'm on my camping chair with a tin of gin and tonic. Could be nicer. Alright.
Can you pass the foie gras canapes, please, Will?
I'll call the waiter over.
I think that's glamping. Look at that view. There's even a red phone box just down here. And this is the Forest Inn, the famous Forest Inn, which is now open. Look at this super cute little church. In my last vlog that I did here, I showed you inside there. It's really pretty. There's sheep in that there field. Well, there's an epic little fire starter.
It only took me like 30 seconds.
Well, splitting the kindling took you about 15 minutes, but yeah. Look at that beautiful view. So peaceful. It is a bit busy, but it's generally quite peaceful and nice and countrysidey. Good morning, it's Sunday. Why do I look so red? No makeup today. Just done AHA, BHA peel on my face and my skin feels lovely this morning, even though it looks a bit red. I'm just catching up on a few jobs and I've just done a long overdue job, which was tidying out my saucepan cupboard. And it may not look the tidiest to you now, but it looks so much better. I've cleaned off all the shelves and I've chucked stuff out and decluttered a bit, and it just feels so nice, doesn't it, when you do that? Especially when it's long overdue. And it makes you think, it took me about 10-15 minutes to do the whole thing. And it makes you think, why have I been putting that off for so long? Isn't that the way we often are, ladies? Went to Aldi yesterday. We've had a new Aldi open in our town. Very exciting. Only opened on Thursday. Went last night about 6:30, Ashley and I, just to get a couple of bits, some chicken breasts and some ground almonds, funnily enough. Managed to spend 84 quid, as you do. Got lots of stuff there. But I bought one of these diffusers. I do like these fake Jo Malone diffusers. I think they're good. And this is for my downstairs bathroom. And it is in Velvety Rose, number 14, which is one that I haven't had before. So I'm just going to unpack that. I also decided to get the Lacura hand cream. I've been very good this year at trying not to buy things and use up, and I've used up so much my toiletry. In terms of toiletries, this is. My cupboards look so much better than they did at the beginning of the year, so quite pleased. But I did quite fancy this. It's the Q10 one, which has got very good reviews, their Q10 range, and it was 79p, so I thought that was worth a try. And I'm just going to make a coffee in a minute, but I'm just sorting out my pills for next week. I always do all my pills for the following week. I've just had to add a new one into the mix, actually. I'm now taking magnesium citrate in the evening, which is to do with being on the keto diet. You need to top up your electrolytes because you can be lacking in them. So that's an additional one. I almost feel like I need, because this is my daytime pills, I almost feel like I need another one. Perhaps I'll put this one somewhere else because I have to take that in the evening. It helps with sleep as well, the magnesium with the citrate bit on the end. I've learned so much this week about keto. I'm looking forward to doing my keto update later in the month. I'm going to do a standalone video just all about that, so I don't waffle on about it too much in these videos. Anyway, I'm going to sort my pills out and put my diffuser in the bathroom and then make myself a cup of coffee, I think. Hope everybody's having a lovely Sunday. Well, it's Monday. It's 20 to 9 in the evening and I am officially a failed vlogger today. So cross with myself. I worked this morning, just stayed at home and listed. And then this afternoon I went and met Kirsten in Exeter. And I had great plans to take you along with me, show you around the shops. We did a bit of shopping and we went to have something to eat at Cafe Rouge and had a jolly nice afternoon, and I left my camera at home. I left in a bit of a hurry, to be fair, because I had a dental appointment before I went to Exeter. And I left it till the last minute and ended up, oh, horrible light, ended up rushing out the house and not to avoid being late. So that's how I managed to forget my camera. But yeah, completely forgot to vlog this morning, remembered at lunchtime before I went out, and then failed to take my camera. So all in all, a bit of a fail today. However, I've now picked you up. so I will endeavour to remember tomorrow. Not much going on tomorrow. I'm going out to do a bit of sourcing tomorrow morning over in Torquay, and then I'm going to come home and work. That's the plan for tomorrow. Had a really nice time with Kirsten. I did a bit of shopping actually, most of which I will show you tomorrow. But I'll just give you a sneaky peek at these gorgeous earrings I picked up in the sale in Oliver Bonus or Oliver Bonus. I don't know how we say that. I'm going to say bonus, I think. But aren't they pretty? I just oh, that one's just fallen down. But I thought they were so pretty. I really like them. They were reduced from £24. I mean, I don't know who would pay £24 for a pair of those earrings. Let's get some focus going on here. Yeah, to £5. I thought £5 wasn't bad. I thought they would be rather nice for my holiday to Greece in September to go with. Not sure what they'll go with, but I'm sure I've got something that they will go with a treat. Or if not, I can always buy something. No, joking. But yeah, I bought a few new tops actually in the Debenhams sale and one from New Look. So I will show you those tomorrow. But I'm going to put the camera down now. I'm going to take off my makeup and get stuck into my book because it's getting to quite an exciting bit. Good morning. Oh, very red. Very red. Not actually that red. Oh God, that's even worse, isn't it? Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's 7:30. I am up, dressed. I've done some yoga, which was very enjoyable. And just making a cup of tea. And going to get crack-a-lacking on some work first thing this morning. Then a bit later on I'm going to pop over to Torquay to do some bit of sourcing, and then I'm going to come back. I've got to help Will finalise his personal statement for his application for university course he's applying for, and then I've got more work, and that's about it. That's plan for today as it stands at the moment. So I'm going to go and sit at my desk, do my emails and write my to-do list for the day and make a bit of a plan. So I thought I'd bring you out to my stock room with me. Can I perch you somewhere? Is there a nice perchable place? Will you go? Let's see if you can go on there. No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I'll just hold you for a minute. I'm quite pleased with how it's all looking out here. Now, I think I showed you around since I redid the packing. I brought my packing area out here, and I'm very pleased with that. And all my boxes are all looking nice and organised, and yeah, happy with that. I've still got quite a lot of stuff down here. Got rid of a couple. This is sort of left over from the craft haul. That yellow bag is just my own clothes that is waiting to be sold, and that is a bulk lot of vintage dresses that I bought recently, and that is empty boxes. But the rest of it is all stuff that needs to be gone through, left over from the craft haul. I have been going through a box a day, or I started last week. Haven't done so far this week, but I do need to do so. And I've got rid of loads of stuff. I've passed on a load of fabrics to my sister-in-law's mum, who does costumes for the local school theatre productions and what's the word, nativity play and so on every year. So I thought they'd be useful to her, so a big sack of that went to her. And I pulled out a load of stuff for the charity shop. I found a few more bits to sell. It's just a case of going through it. There's a lot of this sort of thing, which I think it's those ribbony things and other bits and pieces. And I've toyed with selling bits of it, or I have tried to sell bits of it individually and sort of little job lots, and it hasn't really gone. So I'm just gonna get everything that is left over that's not charity shop type fodder, and stick it into 2 big boxes, take photographs of it and list it as a job lot for collection, because it's just going to be too heavy. But it's just getting around to sorting it all out really, and doing it, so that's why I've been doing it piecemeal on a day-by-day basis. Sorry, I'm aware that I keep saying a lot. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but yeah, that's what's happening with that, and I'm hoping to clear that out in the next month or so. The goal is to do that before I go on holiday mid-September, so that bit will be cleared. And there's another there. Yeah, that was all I wanted to say about that, really. I've just photographed and listed 10 items. I just need to, just edited the photos, I just need to put them onto the listings and send them live and pack them away, which is what I'm doing now. And then I think it's about 12 something, it's 1 o'clock actually. I need to have some lunch, and I'm going to have a long lunch hour because I got up early this morning and got cracking early, and come back to the rest of my work a little bit later on. That is my plan for this afternoon. Excuse me being very hot and sweaty, it's that kind of weather. It's really, the sun's come out this afternoon, it's really windy, but it's just that close, muggy hotness. I'll bear it. I'm cooking, the camera's thing's going to probably, lens is probably going to steam up now, but I'm cooking chicken fajitas for Ashley and William, and I'm cooking chicken sort of fajitas for me. There's no fajita mix, it's just a bit of salt and pepper and chilli powder in mine. That's with a packet mix of old El Paso or something. And the boys have got wraps with theirs, and I have got this, which is a keto friendly wrap. Looks more like a pancake, feels like a wrap, it's very flexible. I've made that out of egg, halloumi and a little bit of double cream. Quite pleased with that for a first attempt at a wrap. So yeah, quite looking forward to dinner tonight. I have had a very frustrating afternoon, all in all. Let me sit down. Just had tech issues with eBay and with various other websites, and then my computer crashed and took ages to restart. When I say ages, I mean like 15 minutes. It's so slow, my Mac. There's something wrong with it. Really need to do something about it. So I switched to the laptop, and then that couldn't find the password that I wanted, and I didn't know what the password was, and just an afternoon of utter frustration. Anyway, it's now 6:30ish. Dinner's on the go, as you have just seen, because I just did a clip of that, and I'm sitting in my bedroom thinking that I need to sort that lot out on the sofa, and I don't have the enthusiasm for it. So tomorrow is my YouTube day. I need to film a makeup video, and my cleaner's here in the morning, and I was thinking I would film it in the dining room, so I might get up early and film that before she gets here. That's my plan for that. Because I think the light's better for filming makeup ones in the dining room. I think it's the first, I've always filmed them in here before, just sitting at my little dressing table area. Excuse the mess, but I just feel like the light might be slightly better for doing a makeup one in there. Sorry, I'm just thinking aloud, really. I'm terribly boring, aren't I? I was going to show you my shopping that I did yesterday. I showed you my earrings, didn't I? This is one of the tops that I bought. This was from New Look. I'm really pleased with this. I've tried it on and it's lovely. It's little black polka dots, and it's got a little frill on the sleeve, and it's got sort of that peplum type effect. But it's quite loose fitting all the way down. It's quite short, which is nice. I really like it, really pleased with it. It was $15.99, I think, and it's from their Curve range. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description box for you if anybody's interested. The other things I bought are all screwed up on the side here. Let me move them and I will come back to you. Right, these are my 3 other tops. I bought 2 manta ray ones from the sale. This is for the winter, autumn winter really. It's a sort of oversized, quite boxy jumper with a V-neck. I absolutely love the colour turquoise. It's really nice. I think it's cotton. Just let me double check. I'm obsessed with what things are made of. I guess that's just to do with my job. Yes, 100% cotton, really nice. It was originally £30 and it was reduced to 15, and when I got it to the till it was 14. So that was quite nice. It's not bad for cotton knit jumper, is it? Then I got this little manta ray top. I've tried this one on and I don't know how much I like it. It was only £9, this one. It was 28, reduced, oh sorry, focus. It was 28, reduced to 14, but it was actually 9 when I got to the till. It's got a little knot on the front, which I like. I like that sort of little look. And I liked the pattern. And again, it's that sort of nice lightweight fabric. I thought this might be quite nice for my holiday in Greece. I've tried it on. It's a little bit on the small side, this one. But I'm losing weight, so hopefully it might be okay by the time I go on holiday. And then I bought this one, which was full price. The brand is Isabel. This goes to show how ridiculous sizing is. This says it's a UK 10 to 12, and it suits me, fits me perfectly. That's just the most bizarre thing. The brand is Isabel. It's linen, and it's just a sort of oversized top with a print on. It's lightweight and it's really, really nice. Sorry, you probably can't get the full effect of that lying on the bed like that, but I haven't got a hanger to hang it up on in here, so anyway, I'm really pleased with those 3. As I say, one doesn't quite fit, but hopefully will do when I lose a bit of weight. I also bought yesterday, this is exciting stuff here, went into Tiger. Such an interesting shop, Tiger, always good things in it. I've used these little net bags for years to wash my bras so they don't get ripped to shreds in the washing machine. And they had these in Tiger. I usually get them on Amazon or eBay, but they had them in Tiger for £2 each. And they don't last forever generally, so I always like to keep a couple spare in. So yeah, just got those. Right, I need to go and check on my chicken fajita cooking, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Wednesday. How are we all? I had the worst night's sleep last night. Don't know what was wrong with me. I couldn't get off to sleep, and then I kept waking up all night. Woke up at 5:30, thought it was 5:30, then realised it was 5:30, then couldn't go back to sleep anyway. So I think I probably had about 4 hours sleep altogether. But I got up early anyway because I wanted to get ready with me makeup video filmed before my cleaning lady arrives. It's about 8:10 now. I've already filmed a video this morning, done all my parcels. I'm off to the parcel shop, and then I'm off to Home Bargains where I want to buy 3 things which I haven't written down, and I keep forgetting what I want to buy. I know it's hair dye and I know it's sellotape, and I can't bloody remember the 3rd thing at the moment. Perhaps I'll remember when I get in there, although likely I won't, and then I'll be cross with myself. I don't know. Yeah, post office, then Home Bargains, and then parcel shop, Home Bargains, by which time the post office will be open. I'll pop to the post office, and I've also got a bag of stuff to drop off at the charity shop as well. So 4 things I'm off to do this morning. And then today is my YouTube day, so I've got to be editing this video and the one I've just filmed, and there's a couple of other bits and pieces on my to-do list, and catching up with comments. Well, good afternoon. It's now 10 to 5. I had a productive morning and a not quite so productive afternoon. Did finish my book though, which was good. Got to choose the next one that I'm going to read now, which is always something that I enjoy doing. I've got a bit of a Home Bargains haul for you. Not particularly exciting, I have to say, but a Home Bargains haul nonetheless. I got my hair dye. I'm not particularly brand loyal. I tend to just go for the lightest one. This is Garnier Belle Colour in 111 Natural Extra Light Ash Blonde. Really need to dye my hair. Why are we so dark when on the right setting here? We are on the right setting. I don't know why it's so dark. You've got the window directly behind you. It should be brilliant light. Brilliant, I tell you. I got some of this, which is Home Bargains, like own brand Zoflora, I think. It's 99p, which is the same price as normal Zoflora in Home Bargains. Didn't it used to be more expensive than that, Zoflora? But this is in pink grapefruit, and I've never had a pink grapefruit Zoflora, I don't think. So Pink grapefruit is one of my favourite scents. It's my favourite Body Shop range, the pink grapefruit. I just love it. I've got the body butter at the moment, but yeah, I thought I'd try that. It smells very nice. I got a big giant, because I get through this really quickly, stain removal powder, Oxy fabric stain remover whiz. It's just like the Vanish. Does just as good a job as the Vanish at about a quarter of the price. I got a box of tissues, which was 69p, because I'm about to run out of tissues in my bedroom. That's the right way up. I got some micellar water, Nivea micellar water. I don't think I've tried this one before, but it was I think it was $1.99, which is a pretty good price. The Garnier one was $4.99 in there. They only had a really giant one. I didn't really want a giant one, so I thought I'd get this one. I got 2 packets of pork scratchings. I'm allowed to eat pork scratchings on the keto diet because they are 0 carbs. Not something I'd eat every day, but when everybody else is eating crisps and Pringles and stuff, it's quite nice to have something in the cupboard that I can just have a little nibble at. So I got 2 packets of those. I got a jar of pickled chilies. These are for my brother. He took to eating these for breakfast when we were on holiday in Corfu and really enjoyed them. And I told him you could get them in Home Bargains, but I don't think he ever goes to Home Bargains. So I picked him up a jar while I was in there. I think they were 69p or 79p, something like that. So I need to take those to him next time I see him. And I got some pink Himalayan sea salt, a great big thing of this. Now, hold that thought caller 1 second. Pink Himalayan sea salt is good to use for electrolytes, because you can be low in electrolytes when you're on keto. So I got one from Tesco in my normal Tesco shopping. This cost me about £3, I think. It came on Monday. This was like £1.79 or something. Should have gone to Home Bargains first, shouldn't I? But sure, it'll get used up anyway. So yeah, giant one, half the price of tiny one. Don't buy your pink Himalayan sea salt in Tesco because it's very expensive. I got some tuna in olive oil. I can't eat tuna in vegetable oil on keto. It has to be in olive oil, no vegetable oil at all. So I treated myself to this. I don't eat loads of tuna because quite sad about the overfishing of tuna generally. Tuna shouldn't taste so nice, should it? Then people wouldn't eat so much of it. But yeah, I don't eat nearly as much tuna as I used to, but this was £2.29, I think. So I got that because it's in olive oil and it looks nice, and I like some tuna occasionally. And finally, a trip to any discount store would not be a trip to a discount store without a candle purchase, would it? Do you remember last week when I went to the range and I thought I picked up a cherry candle and I'd actually picked up a berry candle or something, and I wasn't very happy about it. They had this cherry candle. I don't know why it's purple. Cherries are not really purple. I suppose they are. I suppose they're more red than purple. Lilac anyway, isn't it? Sun-kissed cherry, £2.99 this was. And it smells so cherry. It smells a bit marzipan-y, which is a cherry smell, isn't it? Cherry almond, I would say. Yeah, so a candle. That's it for my Home Bargains haul. Hope you enjoyed that. Well, good afternoon, lovely people. Look at that weather out there. It's horrible today. Foggy and wet and drizzly, and it's gone a lot cooler the last couple of days as well, which I have to say I'm not complaining about. Felt a bit cosy last night. Can't remember what I turned the camera on for now. Just a general chit chat, I think. It's Thursday, it's 14:05. I just had my lunch break and watched the first episode of the new season of The Real Housewives of Orange County. I think it's going to be quite a good season. Also quite excited because I noticed on Hayu, the streaming service, that we have now got Watch What Happens Live, which is like the after show for The Real Housewives. We've never been able to watch it in the UK before, so I'm quite excited about that. I'm going to watch that later. I I did 30 drafts this morning, 30 draft listings on eBay, and I want to get 20 photographed this afternoon and save the last 10 for possibly tomorrow, possibly Saturday. I'm meeting up with Carla for the day tomorrow, so I might not have time to get any photos done before I leave in the morning, because I've got to leave here about 9:30, I think. Will has gone off to Bath today to take possession of his new house, the house that he's renting with his friends for his next year of uni. He's just FaceTimed me and given me a little tour of it. Typical student house, I have to say, but it looks quite nice and he's obviously pleased with it, so that's lovely. And Charlotte, his girlfriend, is going up to Bath after she finishes work today. They're spending a few days up there. They were going to go camping in Wales, but not really camping weather this weekend, I don't think. I know what I was going to talk to you about. Alexa. I was listening to, I don't know if I can rest you anywhere. Let me just see if I can find something. Actually, I'll just use my elbow here. That's easier. I don't like that angle of my face like that. I always think it makes my nose look big. Oh, I'm so vain, aren't I? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Alexa. We do not have an Alexa thingamajig. Apologies to anyone who's got one, because it's probably just gone off now. I've said that several times. I do not like I mean, I'm no conspiracy theorist, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the idea of having something in my house that's constantly listening, because you really don't know who's listening, do you? I just feel like it feels to me like a real invasion of privacy. I feel very uneasy about it. Actually feels the same. I can see that it would be potentially vaguely useful. We tend not to listen to loads of music. I tend only to listen to music in the car, so yeah, we don't, well, that's not true actually, we do have music on in the house, but not hugely often, and I can see it would be useful for music, but other than that, I mean, I can't really see. Let me know in the comments of your thoughts on Alexa. Does anyone else feel the same as me, or am I being ridiculous, or is it something you've got and you can't live without? I'd be really interested to know, because I've been thinking about it recently. I don't think I'm going to get one anyway, but you never know, could be persuaded. Right, I'm going to go and get on with some photographing, and I'm going to then, I was going to take you to Bridgewater with me tomorrow to see Carla, but I think I'm going to finish off for today. I edited this vlog and I don't want to make it too long, so I think today will be the last day for it. We shall see anyway. Also, William has nicked my car camera holder because his is broken, and he needed one for his sat-nav, for his phone to use as a sat-nav to go to Bath this morning, so he's taken the one out of my car. So I can't film in the car until after the weekend when he gets back. Right, I am going to get on with these and I will speak to you a little bit later. Good morning, it's Friday. I'm off to meet Carla for the day today. I've been asked a couple of times in comments to do a video on how I do my hair. Now I'm the world's worst at doing hair. I have no skills at doing hair whatsoever. I feel like I'm bloody hopeless with it, to be honest. But I've been asked how I do it, so here we go. I wash it every second day generally, sometimes every third day. I'm not particularly brand loyal to any shampoo and conditioner, and I tend to only condition from the mid-length through to the ends, because any excuse to go flat and without any sort of volume at all, my hair will do it. I do try to do a detox shampoo once a month. I've got a Toni and Guy one at the moment. I just find to strip out, because I use quite a lot of product in my hair, I just find it's useful to strip down, welcome to my shower, all the product that builds up. This is the detox shampoo that I use at the moment. I find this one really good, it's not too expensive. I will link it below in the description box, along with all the other products that I mention as well. I then let my hair dry, almost 70 to 80% dry, and I then spray this into, I do about 10 sprays into my hand, and I then work it into the roots, and then I use this from the mid-lengths to the ends, about a sort of 2p sized amount. 2p's as in green peas, not tuppence. Both of those products, unfortunately, are rather pricey. But I've had so much better results since using those than anything cheaper. I did used to have another Toni and Guy product, I think it was, that I quite liked, but these are just so much better. They really work well for me, so unfortunately I do spend a little bit more than I'd really like to on hair products. Right, then I dry my hair with one of these upside down. I just literally stand here, put my head upside down and dry it, which I can't film because I don't have enough hands. So I'll do that and then come back to you. I finish off by taking the diffuser off the front of the hairdryer and doing a cool shot. I've got the cool shot button there, and just going all over my hair with cold air, because they say that helps to what's the word, sort of set it. And that's what it looks like when I come out of drying it. Right, I then turn my head upside down again and spray. Again, more expensive than I would like to use. Elnet is a good alternative if you don't want to spend £20 on a can of hairspray. I don't use this all the time. I do tend to use Elnet. Half and half, I would say, approximately. I haven't got any Elnet at the moment though, so I'm using that one. So I've sprayed it underneath and turned my head back over, and this is what it looks like. And then I sort of lift up this top bit here, maybe like that much, and excuse my roots, I'm going to dye my hair this weekend. As you saw, I bought some hair dye earlier this week, and then I'd literally back comb this, just back comb that bit. I have to put the camera down again. Once I have back combed that front bit, I look ridiculous. I spray it with the hairspray on the front and the back, and I leave it until it's dry, till the hairspray's dried off. And the thing I use to clip it back is one of these. I think I have shown these in videos before. You can pick them up in Tesco's or Accessorize, any of those places. And once it's dry, I just pin it back, which, let me see if I can balance you on top of the telly. I can't balance you there, so I'm just going to have to pin it back without you. And that is it. See, I told you it was all a bit Heath Robinson. Not perfect at all. So that's what it looks like. The roots look horrific in the camera. They don't look nearly so bad in real life, I'm happy to say, although they do need doing. So yeah, that's literally all I do. I might give it a final spray sort of through the underneath bits a bit, because it does drop quickly. But yeah, that's literally all I do to my hair. I am not, feel like I need to apologise for using such high-end products. Not apologise, but explain myself. I am not generally a high-end product person. I'm quite happy, as you saw in my makeup video the other day, with cheapy products. They work just as well in, for me, makeup-wise particularly. But these products I've found give a little bit of longevity to my hair. They mean that I don't have to redo it, wet it and dry it and all that stuff on day 2. It does sort of hold its style a little bit for day 2, which is good for me. And yeah, that's why I'm using the more expensive products, because they just seem to work for me. If I could find something that did the job just as well for cheap, I would be all over that, let me tell you. Anyway, that's it for this week's vlog. I'm signing off now, and I will have this up for you on Sunday morning. Next week I have, long awaited by some of you, I know, reading recommendations and books and all things talking about books and reading, and yeah, that video. And then I think I've got a keto video coming up for you on Sunday, telling you how I'm getting on with my new eating plan and some of the things I eat, and just giving you an update on my weight and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that's what's coming up next week. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please leave me a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys, bye bye.